morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. It's Ruthie here. Happy New Year, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. It is the morning after Christmas, Monday morning, and I have today off. Yay. And I'm finally, guys, getting around to washing my hair after getting a silk press. It was 3 weeks this past Saturday, so it's 3 weeks and 2 days since I got the press, and I just honestly have not had time to wash it because there's just been so much going on due to the holidays and all that. So as you can see, my hair is damp, it is wet, it is very dirty. I hope you can't see that part of it, but it is very dirty. You can probably see some hair loosening. I'm sure you can see that, which I sort of expected from getting a silk press. As you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be using the Olaplex system to try to rejuvenate my hair, make sure it's healthy. Honestly, I personally don't mind the looser hair texture. I am in a stage with my hair where I just want to have fun with it. I want to do what I want to do, okay? And whether that's adding more heat safely or styling it in certain ways, or maybe even cutting it, guys. I fully intended on doing another big chop this January, but I think I'm gonna hold off for a little while longer. So at this stage in my natural hair journey, there are no bets off. I just don't be surprised if I show up and my hair is totally different than the last time you saw it. But anyway, I'm using the Olaplex system today to ensure that even though I'm being a little more liberal with heat and things of that nature, that I'm still doing my best to keep my hair healthy. So the first step in the Olaplex system is the number 3, and this is the hair perfector. So I'm supposed to apply it on damp hair, a generous amount from scalp to ends, until hair is fully saturated. Leave on for 10 minutes or longer. Rinse from hair. For best results, shampoo with Olaplex number 4 and condition with Olaplex number 5, which I will be doing and taking you guys along the journey for. So this hair perfector is meant to repair and strengthen all hair types. And that's what we finna do today. I'm just kind of salty that this little thing was $30. So each item in this system is $30. I got them from Ulta. You can get them from Amazon. I'll link them below if you're interested. But yeah, I feel like I'm only gonna be able to get like 2 uses out of this because it's such a tiny bottle. But it was $30. It was $30. It also says to leave on for 10 minutes or longer. I'm probably gonna leave it on for about 20 minutes because after I apply all this to my hair, I'm gonna do some things around the house, you know, kind of like when you deep condition your hair. I just gotta take care of a couple things around the house. I also need to eat. I didn't have my cup of coffee. Like, there are things to do. There are things to do. They said to saturate it. If I truly saturate this thing, there won't be anything left in this bottle. But I'm gonna focus on the ends because as you can see, that's where most of the supposed damage is. Okay, so the product is fully applied all around. Going to cover it with a plastic bag. And as I said, I'm only probably gonna get 2 uses out of this. I can't tell if you guys can tell, but the product is already down here. So it's better be worth my money. So after I do a couple things around the house, I'm gonna hop in, use the shampoo and conditioner, and show you guys the final result, as well as how I plan to style this for the next 1 to 2 weeks. So stick around. So as you all can see, here I am rinsing out the number 3 hair perfector from my hair. I'm then gonna go in with the number 4 shampoo. Obviously, this whole system is meant to repair and fix any damage that you've done to your hair, whether it's from hair coloring or adding heat to your hair. So this shampoo is not a clarifying shampoo. It gives more of a like moisturizing, repairing vibe, if you know what I mean. And then now I'm going in with the number 5 hair conditioner. As I tried to demonstrate in the clip you saw earlier, it's very thick. It's very, very thick. However, I didn't really feel like it gave me the same feeling I get when I use some of my other deep conditioners. So I can't really say that it's something that would be in my normal routine. It probably just will be for whenever I add excess heat to my hair. So after applying the conditioner, I let it sit in my hair for about 2 or 5 minutes or something like that. That's what the bottle says. I go ahead and do the rest of my shower routine, and then I rinsed out the conditioner from my hair, also detangled with my Tangle Teaser. Here I'm showing you some of the damage that's still there in the front, but overall my hair just looks and feels relatively healthy given the fact that I just got a silk press. And now you can see my hair, the way it looks after getting it towel dried. It still has its kinks and coils to it, although parts of it are a little bit straighter than others. It still looks healthy, and that is ultimately what I was going for. Well, it has been several hours later. Some might even say it's the next day, but that's not for me to confirm nor deny. I got tired. After I blew out my hair, I was like, man, I can just finish this tomorrow. So I am going to work on the braid pattern for the crochet hair that I'm going to be doing. I am going to try to do like the invisible method, whereby the front row are individual crochet locks, but then the back will be actual like crocheting through some cornrows. So I'm gonna get that process started. It feels so daunting but once I get through the braid pattern, the rest of it should be simple. That felt like it took forever, but I'm finally done with the braid down. I'm probably just gonna crochet these ends. Let me see if I can find my, okay. I was about to freak out if I didn't actually have a crochet needle. Okay. And that's how, and I'm just gonna continue weaving the ends into the braid, and yeah, I'm gonna get started on installing these in about a second. Okay, so I've done the back, which, you know, I had to keep reminding myself to trust the process because it was looking really questionable. And now I'm about to attempt to do the front, which I'm a little nervous about because I obviously don't want to do it in a way that, you know, adds tension to my edges. But I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. Let's see. So, okay. And also, let's not forget the fact that I am, as usual, running late and I have dinner reservations. Okay, not bad, not bad, not bad. Not bad, okay. And then I just have to, this extra piece that's hanging out, I just have to find a way. Man, this part is actually gonna be the harder part. I may just like pin it in the back and take care of it another time because, ciao, how am I supposed to do that? Hi. So it kind of sort of maybe has been a couple of days since the last time I filmed. As you can see, the hair is looking more presentable. It's more worn in. Anyway, so my hair is much more worn in now and is looking better. I'm gonna say after like day one, I was like, man, this is not gonna last more than 7 days. I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna last longer than a week because it just looked too heavy. And I also remember I didn't know what to do with the extra loose ends. From trying to make these look like individual twists. So what I did was I hit up my sister and I was like, ayúdame, okay? So what she did was, you can see the ends are still here. She just helped me crochet it into the base of my hair, into the cornrows in the back, so that I didn't have to try to hide it myself because that one was doing something else. So anyway, the hair is fine now. It's starting to grow on me. It's not gonna only stay for a week, maybe 2 now, because it still feels a little heavy and bulky. So I don't know, and it's hard to sleep at night with all of this. So I'm thinking protective style for the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see. Let me catch you up what's going on today before we close this weekly vlog, because it's literally taking the whole week for me to be able to complete this video. But it is Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday. Just wrapped up with work and my boo and I are gonna go out on date night. I got him tickets to an orchestra for Christmas. So he loves classical music. And this popped up on my TikTok. So some of these ads actually work on you, girls. So I saw an ad on TikTok for like a candlelight orchestra, and they gave you options to choose from, like Beyonce hits or like Coldplay music. And like the third option was sci-fi. And if you know anything about my mans, he loves him a good Star Trek. He loves him a good Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. You name it, he's seen it. And he loves classical music. So it just was like it was a perfect gift. Like, do I get an award for getting the perfect gift? Orchestra tonight with him, and so I just want to start getting ready because you know how we do. We take a couple hours to get ourselves together. Luckily, I don't have to worry about my hair, but I just want to do my makeup on screen and also just kind of chat with you guys. So let's get started on the makeup before I end up rambling. I have prepped my skin. I used for primer, I have this Anastasia? Laura Mercier, sorry. Blurring canvas, because I think I want to go for like a matte look today, since we'll be going late into the night. And then I also did my brows using the NYX glue to set my eyebrow hairs. And then I used the NYX professional makeup brow pen, this combo together. I really want to try to steer away from doing hardcore glam looks whenever I feel like it's a big night, you know, like if it's date night or I'm going to a birthday party or an event. I really want to stop doing like hardcore glam and try to figure out how to do a nice, soft, beautiful glam. I really want that to be my new signature look, for me personally, but also for potential clients. As a lot of you guys know, I'm an aspiring makeup artist. Okay, so to start off, I'm gonna go in with foundation. And while we're on the topic of, you know, goals, dreams, aspirations, makeup artistry for me, I'm curious to know what some of you guys are, if you feel like sharing down below. But the reason I want to talk about this is this video is being filmed on New Year's. Today's the day before New Year's Eve, okay? So we're only 2 days away from the new year. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's about to be 2023. I think it's funny. The reason I'm bringing that up is because I've noticed that ain't nobody posts anything about New Year's resolution. It's almost as if since 2020 happened and people realized how very little control you have over your life and how much outside factors can play into the outcome of your life. People have been a little bit more hush-hush. It's like we're too scared to go public about New Year's resolutions and all that. Like, I'm not even just talking social media. I've seen it in personal life too. I think maybe people are still recovering from 2020. I don't know. So I'm gonna go in with concealer, but as I mentioned, I want to change my technique for makeup application because I want things to be a little bit lighter. So instead of going directly and heavy hitting with the concealer, I'm gonna apply it with a brush first. Okay, and then blend it out with something a little lighter. And we're gonna do just very light application, nothing too heavy. But anyway, as I was mentioning, New Year's resolutions have become very obsolete. I'm willing to share that I have not set New Year's resolutions. I feel like I do that throughout the year anyway. So for me to be talking about it just now is like, I've already been setting goals throughout the year, basically. But I do have one particular word that is going to be like my word, like the word that I keep pivoting back throughout 2023, and that's discipline. I'm a very goal-oriented person. I'm also the type of person that if I want to do some, I'm going to do the mathematics to figure out what needs to be done to get to that point, and then I'm going to try to get to that point, right? That is just how my brain is wired. Like, to me, there's nothing you cannot do. And maybe that is because of my faith that I have adopted that kind of mindset. But honestly, whatever you truly want to do, there's a way to get to it. You just have to do the research and figure out what resources are needed and how you're going to get those resources. Now, granted, there might be bigger roadblocks for some people than others. There is the factor of privilege and having access to some of what those resources are, but strategy is a really big thing. I read Will Smith's book this year, his autobiography. I think it was like a self-named book. It was called Will. And just reading how this guy, like, of course he has talent, he put in work, all that, but a lot of his success is due to him pinpointing what is it that makes somebody a superstar and really strategizing with the resources he had in people resources, money resources, you know, things like that. He really strategized his success. Like, it wasn't luck, it wasn't just talent, it was strategy. So anyway, as I was saying, I'm the type of person, like, when I want to do something, I just figure out what I need to do it. One thing that I've noticed is there are times that I may use my motivation or my drive or something else to get certain things done rather than using discipline. And discipline is a very important character trait to have in life in general. Like, for instance, one thing that I've always wished that I was an early bird. I'm so jealous of people, like my friends that are like, oh yeah, my body just wakes up at 5 a.m. Girl. So anyway, discipline. It's all about discipline this year. So that's discipline not only in my personal life, as in like trying to become the type of person that's up early, getting more productive hours into my day. I want to be more disciplined in my career. Like, God has been so good to me. I think that a lot of my success is so clear. He made it so obvious to me early in life that it's not by my own strength, it's not by my own will, but by the grace of God that I have achieved a lot of things that I have achieved in this life. He made it very clear to me early on that my dear, it no be you. Because the way pharmacy school was not easy, the way I have gotten to have certain opportunities, meet the right people, network with the right people, become friends with the right people in my career, that has helped me get to where I am now, no be me. It no be me. And I'm very humbled by that. And I think God really had to get that in my head early on in my life. And he did just that. So I know that in my career, I didn't get here because of my own power, because of my own might. And I also know that I'm not going to advance because of my own power and because of my own intellect and intelligence. Is literally going to continue to be because of the grace of God. And I can only show my gratitude by being disciplined and diligent in the work that I do in my career. And then that also bubbles over into discipline in my life, like my health. I'm not a fitness girly. I eat what I want because I can. I need to be more disciplined in that. Basically, yeah, the word for the year is discipline. If you could choose a word for your year, what would you say it would be? Yeah, what would you say it would be? Comment below and let me know. I really like how my makeup is coming out today. I really do. This is nice. As I grow in this field, or whatever you want to call it, as I grow in makeup artistry, I want to be known for how good the skin looks. Hey, like the skin, the base is the most important part for me. I think I might have just messed that up because I was over here talking, running my mouth. For the eyes, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Sephora brown pencil. It needs to get sharpened. And I am going to create like a base, a brown base for myself. And I probably should have started with the transition color, but I can always add that in afterwards and kind of wing it out a little bit. That wasn't really what I was going for, but okay. I'm gonna go in with a shimmer shade, maybe this one here, to add some fun to the look. Yo, I'm losing my light. I hope you guys can see well. Because I don't want it to be like a very I want it to be like a very light shimmer, you know, like effortless shimmer. Do you see that? Like, I don't want it to be obviously there. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna do a little bit of inner corner highlight. Whoa, that was intense, way more intense than I wanted. And so I'm gonna make it a bit dramatic. Yeah. Okay, like that. Like I want you to be able to see it. And then I'm gonna take that same small brush. I'm gonna clean it off a little bit. Okay. And I'm gonna use it to blend this so that it's not like harsh. Sugets. And I'm not gonna wing it out. I'm just gonna like blur it. But I did want to wrap up my thought earlier. I don't know if I did a good job of doing that. Discipline is the name of the game for me for the year 2023. And that's without acknowledging the favor of God in every area of my life. And if it's something that you desire, ask God and he will give it to you. That's the one thing about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Ask and it shall be given to you. Truly seek God in whatever it is you desire in life. And you'll be surprised how any minor thing, any little thing, just ask God, put it in God's hands, and he will grant you the desires of your heart according to his riches in glory. Just a little bit on the nose. Okay, so what do we think? What do we think? Okay, so now that we're done, I do have a quick OOTD I'd like to share with you guys. The top was a Christmas gift from my sister and brother-in-law. Shout out to you guys. Thank you so much. The pants are from Target. Yo, don't sleep on Target. The pants are from Target. And the shoes are from Pretty Little Thing, I believe. I'll double check and let you know. And then the bag is from Teddy Blake, New York. Shout out to them for actually sending me this bag. So Teddy Blake, in case you've never heard of them, they are a luxury handbag company. They make their bags out of real legit, like, beautiful leather, but without the crazy cost. So if you're looking for a nice quality bag, they have beautiful styles available and options available, and you're not really trying to break the bank like that, I would suggest Teddy Blake. So I chose this beautiful nude pink, I believe this is like the lizard print. They also have like a crocodile print that's also absolutely gorgeous, but this is the lizard print, a nude pink color, and I think it's just really classy. It's beautiful. So I'll leave a link down to their website below, as well as a specific link for this bag as well. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for being subscribed. I really hope you have a wonderful 2023. I look forward to posting more videos, engaging more with you guys, and you guys just joining me in this journey of life in hairstyling. I feel like it's more than just hairstyling, although that's what I'm primarily here for. I really like that we get to talk about a lot of other things. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.